Am I out of the woods yet? Am I out of the woods yet? Am I out of the woods yet? Am I out of the woods? Am I in the clear yet? Am I in the clear yet? Am I in the clear yet? In the clear yet? No. Am I out of the woods yet? Am I out of the woods yet? Am I out of the woods yet? Am I out of the woods? Am I in the clear yet? Am I in the clear yet? Am I in the clear yet? In the clear yet? No.
Today we have with us Dante, who's just recently written a new song entitled Out of the Woods. Dante, tell us a little bit about your song, where the ideas came from, and what it means.
Well, that's actually a very good question. The song originated when I heard these beats. The beats that I first heard in my head when I was thinking of the song, and they were really sick beats. I mean, when I first heard the beats in my head, I said, "These beats are sick! Somebody call a doctor! They might need some penicillin or something, you know?" And then I realized that they were all copyrighted by Taylor Swift. But you know, the song I still think preserves some of the quality of being in the woods, because there was this time, see, that I was lost in the woods. I wandered off the path and wound up in the woods. This is a true story I'm telling here. And while I was, you know, I wandered off the path and I didn't know how to get back on the path. And see, there was this girl in my life, and her name's Beatrice, and she's really special to me in a lot of ways. In fact, you know, I never really talked to her exactly, but sometimes when she came in the room, I would faint and stuff. And so, you know, there was that aspect of our relationship, and I thought that really had meaning. And so this song is really about her and the way she's influenced me, and how I look to her to save me from all my own mistakes and stuff. Because, you know, obviously we had this thing going on, me and her, the way she would be on the other side of the street and I would walk by and I would see her, and we had this thing. It was, you know, it wasn't really a tangible thing, but it was sort of a spiritual thing. You know what I mean? Like a spiritual thing. Yeah.
Well, that's very interesting. Now, Dante, you have had some criticism in the past with your failure to recognize women as human beings. You tend to objectify them, make them objects of inspiration, the muse sort of thing, without actually addressing the fact that they are women. Would you mind commenting on that?
Objectification? I mean, no. I mean, isn't it kind of cool that Beatrice gets to live forever in my music and in my poetry? I mean, everybody would have forgotten about her if it weren't for me. I think I'm doing her a favor, you know? I don't know. Sure, I mean, maybe I make up my own vision of her or whatever. You know, I never really talked to her. Okay, maybe that's evidence for something. But, you know, hey, she gets immortalized. Symbol of love and divine intervention in my life. You know.
What are some of the images and the symbols in your song? What did all that mean, that stuff in the background there?
Well, see, in this song, there's this, I was lost in the woods, and I was trying to find my way out, and Virgil came, and he told me I had to go, through hell, and then purgatory, and then heaven to get back on track. It was kind of complicated, but Beatrice was the one that set all this up, you know, made it all work out for me. But here I was looking to the sun. I referenced the sun in the song, and the sun sort of symbolizes my desire to use my reason, my rationality to get myself out of this, but I can't, because I can't reach it. There's a scene where I'm reaching for the sun, and I can't reach the sun, but then Beatrice appears, and she's the one that shows me the way out, so I thought that was really meaningful.
You've gotten a lot of flack for your inability to sing well. Tell us, you know, how does it feel when people criticize you and say, "Oh, you sound terrible"?
Well, the people who just say I can't sing, you know, when I hear that, I just wiggle it off, you know? I'm thinking about writing a song about that.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dante Alighieri, we're so glad to have him with us, and we're so glad to be able to feature this interview on his new song, Out of the Woods.
Thank you so much.
And I remember thinking, am I out of the woods yet? Am I out of the woods yet? Am I out of the woods yet? Am I out of the woods? Am I in the clear yet? Am I in the clear yet? Am I in the clear yet? In the clear yet? No.